nerds. We've got a new look and intro tonight, and yeah, we're back. We've been gone for a while, 2 weeks or so, but we're
Maybe
back.
more than that.
Is it 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. We've been gone for a while, but we're back now. Tonight's deal, we're doing the wheel again. Credit goes to Anthony for making that up. That's been a fun game so far. Let's see. And tonight's theme is favorite genre, not demographic, genre. Demographic will be next week. And it's not going to be our favorites either. It's going to be our least owned demographic, but that's next week. Tonight is favorite genre. So my question to the squad is, what's your favorite genre of manga? And how does that differ from other stuff that you enjoy, like movies, TV shows, like whatever, games, or does it? And what are your choices tonight? That's a whole lot, but it's down below on the little ticker thingy so you can remember. How y'all doing? Okay, it was a lot right off the bat. Wake up!
I was not prepared for all that, but I'll tell you what my choices are, and then I'll answer the questions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty much doing this thing with my friend where we're going to reread our five-star in the past and see if they hold up. So these are three of my choices, and I thought I would kind of try to make them go with this prompt too, so I could get them read. So this one is Found Family, which is kind of a genre, so we're going to count it. This one is comedy horror, which I love comedy horror. Like, to answer your question, compared to other media, like I love like American Horror Story, stuff like that. So yeah. And then lastly, I absolutely love like fantasy and stuff like that. So yeah. And then what was the other question?
I think you answered it.
Okay.
How's that different from other forms of media? So you like basically the same thing in other media? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Except I don't really like horror and scary stuff like in movies and TV shows, unless it's like comedy. But I love like horror manga, so that does kind of differ. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I don't watch too many scary movies.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a campy like horror movie, then I'm all in.
Yeah.
How's it going, Chloe?
I'm good. Okay. So I have a few favorite genres. So this is one that I picked for like supernaturally stuff because I like things with like supernatural or ghosts or things like that, which that is what I like. I like shows that are like supernatural, but I also like those TV shows where they like go ghost hunting and stuff. So it's kind of one of my favorite things. And then I also have this one, which is for my shoujo pick because I like romance and shoujo, which I also like in movies and stuff. And then I picked a horror one. And I'm not a huge fan if it gets too scary. Like, I don't like some of those scary movies. Like, I don't think I could watch it or those. I'd probably freak myself out.
It was crazy.
But, yeah.
Cool. All right, Kitty Cat.
Okay,
this is Kitty Cat's genre pick. Also, she came up with this topic.
Yeah, feisty. Yeah. You can call me feisty in the little comment section back there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went with horror, and I decided to get 3 manga with all different sort of sub kind of genre horror. Where one is the Night of the Living Cat, the second volume, which is a horror comedy. Like it's obviously meant to be comedic horror, not really even horror, but just funny. And then I picked one that is a new pickup for me of a sort of like a B-style film, but in horror but in manga form, which is not trying to be funny, but it is, you know, when it wraps itself back around to being comedic. And that is Shibuya Goldfish.
Oh.
So I got Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's like, yeah. So I got volumes 1 and 2 of that, and then I decided to go with what I don't know. I think might be supposed to be more serious horror, which is The Strange House, Volume 1, which is new. Unfortunately, I have beef with UPS because it was supposed to be here by now, and I'm still waiting. So I might get that while we're doing this right now. It might come to the door, but it might not. So, but yeah, I wanted to just kind of like go through the different sort of, sections of horror. And when it comes to films, I like horror. I like body horror. I like the monster flicks with practical effects. The more gore, the better. And I also do, though, it seems like I really gravitate towards drama, but like the really dramatic where it's like really soul crushing and never happy ending kind of stuff. When like say one of my favorite movies of all time is like say Requiem for a Dream. Most people say that's a brilliant movie and they'll never watch it again a second time. So yeah, so if you know that movie, you probably get a sort of sense of what I enjoy in film as well. And I think that's about it. Does that answer everything?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'm a very unique
Supreme Manga
individual.
Hater's turn.
I'm a very unique individual.
Shoujo.
That's not a genre. I can't pick it if that's not a genre.
That's next week, Anthony.
No, because
If I had,
next week is least favorite. So
it's least owned. And it's
Least
not
owned,
shoujo.
okay.
It's not shoujo because I'm a shoujo junkie, obviously.
Exactly.
Right.
If I had a shoujo horror on my TBR, I would have picked that one. But I'm very unique, and my favorite genre is also horror. But my problem is I'm saving all the horror for October. So the only one I have is The Summer Hikaru Died Volume 4.
You got that one in already?
I went to Barnes & Noble because they had it early. So I canceled my pre-order and then went and bought it just for this. Because I had no other horror manga that I was willing to read right now.
Jealous. So jealous.
So I have this. You can't see how pretty it is because the lighting in this room is horrible. But I have this. I think I've read almost all the volumes of this on these reading sprints. Definitely the last two, I think I did.
Actually.
I'm not sure about the first one, but definitely the 2 and 3 I did. And then this is the only place you're going to get hater Tony, I think. Robots may not be an official genre, but it is in my heart. So this one has robots. The first volume was not very good, though. So we'll see if it gets any better. If not, I'm going to drop this. And then I don't know what genre this is, but I love it. This is a Kingdom of Courts. It's got
Isn't it like a fantasy?
I feel like it's fantasy.
It's fantasy, but also it's got some, I'll call it religious imagery because that's what it is. But I don't know. It's very, very interesting. And I really enjoyed the first volume. I want to read volume 2. And yeah, I love horror in anything. Pretty much the only books I've been reading, Marga knows, and everybody who has me on Goodreads know the only books I've been reading are horror books for the past 6, with a little bit of fantasy. But I actually think my manga reading is more diverse than my novel reading or anything else. I don't watch TV, so
I feel like mine is too.
I don't watch TV, so I don't have any comparison for TV shows.
Yeah, I've only got like old TV shows from back in the day that.
I also don't really watch movies.
Like the B style horror films, like the really
I love horror movies
from the 80s.
I do like horror movies, but I won't watch them by myself.
Yeah.
Then you're just scared alone, and it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. You gotta be able to make fun of it with friends.
I live by myself, and now I'm scared.
Yeah. Then you start hearing every sound in the house, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yep, and I've already read some books recently that have already given me that feeling. So
oh no.
Didn't know books could do that.
It's just me and Chloe outside.
You're gonna make me read bad manga.
Yes. Here, read it. You should be.
Tony's worst nightmare.
Yeah, for real. That's it. I don't think I have anything else to say.
Awesome. How about you, Anthony?
I also love horror. I'm just kidding.
What?
I enjoy horror, but it's not my favorite. So I took this approach very differently. I thought like, oh, I know what my favorite genre is, but I was like, let's put it to the test. So I looked at my mal to see what my highest rated genres were, and so
Thought about doing that.
so it's adventure and comedy. And so I was like, okay, cool. Let me find 3 that like fit it. Thankfully, my it's my birthday month, so I was like, I want to read my favorite anime in manga form. So I'm on volume 7 of Hunter x Hunter. I have my thing there, so like I'm going through that slowly.
Is that a Manga Sloth bookmark?
Yes, it is. What else would I have chosen?
Maybe
And
that
then-
will summon him in the comments.
Product placement for Manga Sloth.
And I will
Not a
be honest.
sponsor.
I will be honest. I forgot we were doing the wheel, so I was like, "Crap! Let me pick 2 other series that off my shelf." So I was like, "All right, what are things that like I feel like I should finish soon?" So since I have the Viz app, I'm gonna read all my Kaiju #8, and if I like it, I'll continue on the app and just sell my set. I don't think I'll keep the series because I know how long it's gonna be, and shelf space is. So, but I did enjoy what I read. I think I read like the first 3 volumes of this, so I want to read it from the beginning. I'm gonna do that with like a lot of series that like stopped halfway through. Like I want to read them from the beginning, and then
That's kind
go
of like
on.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Eventually I'll get to Alice in Borderlands, but I'll start from volume 1, and then
Mhm.
especially like I read this before Goodreads, so like I can actually review it on Goodreads. I'll probably be like,
Nice.
4-star.
Probably give it
Yeah,
2 stars.
you guys, if you're not
Nah,
following
I mean,
Anthony
I've been getting a lot.
you need to.
Shockingly, I've been getting a lot of 2 stars recently.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I actually, the other day, I went on your Goodreads to make sure you actually know how to give a book 4 stars or 5 stars.
No, I do. Like I said, the 5 stars are rare. They're very rare.
What on the
Sadly,
track?
sadly,
So
sadly,
who's
has
the
not
supreme
hit in a
manga
while.
hater now?
Sadly, has not hit. Something that I wouldn't mind giving 5 stars, but Tony would hate probably is this one as well, because I
What
don't
about
care. This is my fairy tale. I know people don't think it's that great, but I enjoy it, and it's about to finish. I think September is the last volume, if I remember correctly. So I want to read all of it, and then it's been over for a while. So the last 2 volumes are left to print, and so I want to finish reading this and then catch up by the time the last one prints. So yeah, those are my 3.
Nice. All right, people in the chat, there's lurkers out there, and only Hfield has said hi. So
No one else wants to say hi to us.
I mean, what are y'all reading tonight? Show yourself.
I'll be a little scared
all
to
right,
say hi to
so-
us too.
I know.
Now Tony has me thinking what my last 5-star was.
It was Blood on the Tracks.
Probably
Volume 14, I think.
because I know
Tony's
Hunter x Hunter
a
was
real
my last
lurker
4-star.
around here.
I remember because we talked about Blood on the Tracks before you read it.
It probably was that.
And then you gave the next volume 2 stars.
2
So I was
stars.
like, whatever.
Yeah, no. So stupid.
Tony,
So
jeez,
stupid.
stop stalking.
So stupid. Literally
Just remember.
could have ended at that last. Yeah, it was Blood on the Tracks, volume 13. That was the last 5-star. Yeah, and then they said let's make more, even though it's about to finish. Perfect ending in that volume 13, but
Oh yeah.
he got to think about his mom
Yeah.
again.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that last volume.
I'm liking how it's ending up, like with the.
I'm
time skip.
sure, like, because I'm reading a volume of that monthly, so that eventually, like, I'll finish the end probably by the end of the year, and
Yeah.
I'm taking my time with it because I hated rushing through the first 12 volumes when I had those because I ended up hating it, and then when I came back to volume 13, I'm like, this is actually pretty good. Why did I stop here? And then volume 13 I read and I was like, okay, now I know why I stopped.
Isn't volume 13 like the most depressing volume?
It is,
Yeah.
but it makes sense why it's depressing.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's very funny that you like that one the most when it's the most.
Yeah, and then they pull him back like, hey,
soul crushing can be fun.
they're like, hey, you shouldn't be that
Regardless.
depressed yet. You still have to do stuff, and I'm like, oh, great.
Oh, Hfield. Oh, Emma, that's a good one. Bless and Taman's B-side. That's a good one. I saw in Barnes and Noble the other day that Taman's B-side was already up to 6 volumes. I was like, wow,
Whoa,
okay.
whoa.
Have they been?
I have
Release
not,
those really quick.
I have not seen volume 2 because
Well, like most of y'all, I like horror as well.
Yeah, you do.
Whoa.
So my horror pick.
She rebought Rent a Girlfriend.
No, I dropped that trash. Like I was having fun, and then it got like, no, this is dumb, and it's still ongoing. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Rent a Girlfriend, but I picked this up mostly because I read the movie. I never got to read the original like manga for this. I'm still hoping, I'm holding out hopes that we get the original like relicensed, reprinted or something. But I did like the movie. I saw this. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna pick this up. So I don't know if any of you all read this, but here we go. I like death game kind of things. I don't know what that says about me. That I like stuff like Alice in Borderland, Squid Games, Hunger Games, that kind of thing. So Battle Royale is like the OG, I think. So pick this up. So Mark, I don't know what that says.
I can't show cover, but this is a death game, which is hilarious. This is a death game. And yeah, like if I didn't do my mouthing, I probably would have chose death game and I would have 3 other ones. But death games are fun. I enjoy. We're probably not going to get the original because from what I've heard people say about Enforcers is that it's pretty much a remake of the original. Like it feels the same. And apparently the license is in limbo. No one knows who has it, so we're probably not going to get it.
Oh, interesting.
No one knows who has it?
No one knows.
Maybe someone will figure it out.
Yeah. Apparently this has all the spin-offs because apparently there are more spin-offs, but they don't have the actual series, so who knows?
Like, do you have it? No. Do you? No. Where did it go?
Yeah, everyone's asking. I don't have it. You have it? Somebody has it. They're not telling.
Yeah, someone's got to have it. Well, I don't have it. Do you have it?
I feel like that would be a good one for Dark Horse.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, they release them in omnibuses or something.
Yeah.
But so yeah, my other genre that has grown in like one of my favorites is like slice of lifey kind of stuff. Not so much in films and TV shows.
Don't you shake your head, Tony.
Although I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately, and I think that's slice of life kind of as well. So, but yeah, it depends. If the slice of life is like too boring and there's not much going on, then But this is kind of like a comedy, so I love comedy and whatever. So.
I still like how you call it slice of lifey.
Slice of lifey. Yeah. And then I've got, the shoujo. Y'all know I have a split personality when it comes to like reading. It's either like really fluffy or really just horrible. So I'm reading this one. Yeah.
Did you like volume 1?
What's that?
Did you like volume 1?
I did. It was, I was originally going to pass on this because the cover, I think we were talking about this like a couple weeks ago or so about how short she is in comparison to him. And it was like, okay, I don't know. Not that, height and everything. It was just, it kind of looked weird. So I was going to pass on it. Then I read it. I'm like, this is actually really cute. So yeah, that's what I like. I really don't like watching like romance like movies or anything like that. I will watch a good drama though. But yeah, not so much movies, not like American like romances. I don't know.
Cringe. Okay, so I actually just received my package from UPS, so now I have to figure out how to change my have beef with UPS thing.
Oh, nice. Anymore. Has no beef with UPS.
I do not have beef with UPS. I don't even know how to do this though.
You hit the 3 dots on your
and then comments settings.
Nope, the 3 dots on your
and then to set it. Oh, nope.
And then edit name and headline.
I'm at the 3 dots and then
turn this back on.
Edit name and
comments,
headline.
Settings, cancel, stream to studio audience. That's all I have.
Huh.
No, so you see your picture down. That's not your picture, but on the bottom left where you're.
Oh.
Yep, 3 dots.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
We're learning stuff tonight.
Barnes & Noble hasn't even shipped my pre-order of that, and that came out last week.
Yeah, same. I'm like, hello, where's my horror stuff?
And it's available online. I could buy it from online if I wanted to, but
I'm waiting to go to Dallas in 2 weeks to see if I can find it at half price books. But I'm interested in that one too.
Nice.
Changed.
I guess it is okay.
To
to
reflect
me it
my
seems like
fickle mood.
comedic timing. They wanted to do comedic timing.
That's right.
That's
Oh,
right.
That's not what I wanted. Psych.
Wrong one.
Where's the wheel?
Timing.
Hopefully,
There it
I
is.
can open this without being too
I didn't know we
loud.
were doing the wheel. I wanted to read Hikaru.
Yeah, I didn't know we were doing the wheel, but I'm kind of glad because now I've got choices.
Yeah.
And I don't know what choices I want. Ignore the sound.
All
Sorry.
right, here we go.
You hear that?
She's opening her package.
I'm opening.
Unboxing.
It's an unboxing.
Unboxing ASMR.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Mark,
it's smaller than I thought it would be.
did
okay,
you want
cool.
to add H-Field? The wheel?
Oh yeah, H-Field, do you want us to pick for you?
Yes, you can. You
Yeah,
can
he's
have
already.
faith in our board.
Oh, I forgot to add chat in here. Chat decides. If y'all in the chat would show yourself, I'm just gonna put H-Field up here.
Right?
Wow, I can't spell. Don't look at this.
Don't look.
Don't look. Do I have to update it? What happened here? Did we go on there? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. We're good. Sure. Okay. All right. We can pick for H-Field first. Oh, add me. Okay. Cherry Bomb, you've been lurking. How you doing? Oh, Tony gets to pick H-Field. So he had Emma, Bless, and Taman's B-side.
I think volume 5 of Emma is the last one, right? So you can read that one.
Yeah. So, all right.
Also because it's by Karamori, and the other two I wouldn't touch.
What? You're a big advocate for Taman's B-side.
Yeah, I always think of it as Timon, like freaking the
Timon.
Lion King.
Timon, yeah.
Timon. Yeah, me too. Timon. B-sides too reminds me of like, Akuma Matata or something like that.
Yeah.
Timon
Yeah.
singing.
Okay. Where did the wheel? Come on. It went behind my live stream thing.
Oh.
Stop playing around. Oh, so professional. Here we go. All right. Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, what are you reading? What are your choices? All right, we'll pick yours, Bizarre, okay? Bizarre's next. Hold up what you got again. I done forgot. Y'all know I have a terrible memory.
And it's mine too.
You get to pick.
Yeah. You can read my Paradise Kiss volume that you acquired. There you go. All right. Let's see. We'll pick for Chloe. Oh, I'm just gonna pick them all tonight. Oh,
Well,
Chloe, you
Chloe
get to
got
pick
to pick
yourself.
You picked yourself.
Unless you
You
want
can
me to do it
respin.
again. Do it again.
Yeah.
Respin. I just like to watch
Cherry
it
Bomb,
spin.
you want to pick what Tony's reading?
Chloe.
Or
Chloe.
Chloe, not Tony.
Those are my three
He's got
picks.
Valley, Alice 19th, and Dark Gathering. We'll wait to hear back from her. Where? Okay, where's my mouse? All right, we're picking for a cat now. Dark Gathering, Cherry Bomb says.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
Works for me.
Bizarre, you pick for Kitty Cat. What did you have again?
I have Night of the Living Cat Volume 2, Shibuya Goldfish Volume 1, and The Strange House Volume 1.
The cat one.
Okay, the
I
cat
thought
one
you were
again.
going to be a
Cat.
goldfish.
I also thought he was.
Have you read it, Bizarre?
I DNF that one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You didn't like the goldfish?
I mean, it was
Bloop, bloop,
okay. I was just bored out of my mind.
How can giant floating goldfish be boring?
Yeah.
Eating people.
All the way
Cannibal,
through
like
that.
eating people too.
All right.
Does that count as an aquarium?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
A little too late. Play with a little too late.
That is totally an aquarium.
Woo!
Oh my
Yeah, I guess
god.
I'm reading this one then.
So what are these picks again?
A good manga,
Uh-huh.
a good manga,
Okay.
a bad manga.
Oh my
So
god, you
figure
have a
out.
bad manga. Oh goodness. You can read Hikaru for now.
Yay!
For now.
You're welcome.
Aw.
For
For
now.
now.
For now.
For now.
I'm banking I get you again.
Ooh,
And
look at that.
Anthony, show some mercy.
I'm showing you mercy. I'm banking that I get you again though.
All right. Choosing for Anthony. And Bizarre.
What? Okay, cool. Let's see. Hunter x Hunter, Kaiju number 8, or Mashal.
Hunter, Hunter.
Awesome.
Sweet. All right. Anyone else in the chat?
We still
Oh,
need
Cherry
one.
Bomb. This is what Cherry Bomb has. She's got
Yeah.
Clear Moonlit Dusk, Happy Marriage, and Kaiju number 8. So we'll see who
Who's
picks her.
picking? Oh, okay. We haven't spun yet.
Yeah.
Glowing.
And...
Oh,
Oh.
Who's that? Good?
oh,
Oh,
Okay.
me. Oh. Let's do. Oh, everyone likes Clear Moonlight Dusk one, so I'll let you start that
Yeah.
one.
Sweet. All right, Cherry Bomb. All right, and then I guess me.
Oh yeah,
What do I
you.
got left? I got
Please, please, please. Damn it.
Oh,
Cat.
oh yeah, I'm on
Again.
a roll. Control. Okay, let me see them again. I can't. Here, hold on.
Oh. You see it?
I'm on my phone, not on a computer. So it's
Battle Royale, Fragrant Flower, and Play It Cool, guys.
Battle Royale. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with the blood.
Sweet. I flipped through it and there's a lot of that.
All right, that works then.
Sweet. All right. Is that everyone in the chat? There's still lurkers. So if you want us to pick for you, but speak now or forever hold your peace.
Don't give them incentive not to speak.
All right. You just got to be quiet while we read, I guess, then. Nobody? I don't see anybody. All right. All right. Let's see. Is it 20 or 25 minutes? I can never remember this.
I think we
25
start with
again?
20. We start with 25 and then we do 20s.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Here we go. Got our cat. Who knows if he's gonna meow or not? It's always a toss up. I don't know. I'm not sure what dictates that. But okay. Are we ready to read? You have anything to talk
Let's go.
about? No?
Nope.
All right. Happy reading, everybody. Okay. I think it meowed. Did y'all hear that? No? Okay. I don't know. How'd it go? I'm halfway through mine. Oh, you're almost done.
Oh, wow.
I actually finished my volume, so.
Oh, dang.
That's something.
Sorry, I get all these like texts and stuff. How are you liking it so far? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
You can't see my thumbs up, but it's
up.
Yeah.
H-Field's liking his. Yeah, Karu Mori's art's amazing.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Like, wow, I'm so bisexual.
Yeah. I don't know. This one's all right.
I'm actually not remembering anything that happened in here as I'm reading.
Yeah.
It's kind of good. So.
I like it when that happens because it's like you're reading a whole new book.
Yeah.
Oh, you're muted.
Chloe, you're muted.
Chloe?
Oh, sorry, didn't realize I was muted.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying that I was liking mine so far. It's volume 2.
Nice.
I'm intrigued to see where it goes.
I'm enjoying it. I think it's freaking hilarious. The cat division of the government trying to, and you have all these pictures of like these fluffy cats on screen to try to figure things out. It's so cute. Nobody can resist them, and Army's all trying to like do this whole rescue mission, but they're also like going, "Oh no, don't get the kitties, don't hurt the kitties." It's funny.
I can't believe more people don't pick up that manga.
It's funny. It's just so true. Especially when one of the cats stands up, like that, like, and guys like they're trying to be quiet, and he's just thinking, "Oh, that's so damn cute, though." And it's like, "Oh my god, I have cats that do that. One of my cat does that." And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's so true." When you stand up on their hind legs like that.
Is it still ongoing, or is it ended? It is.
It's ongoing.
Yep, it's still ongoing. Sorry.
This is very good. I mean, I've said that a million times. Also, this volume is creepy. It gets really creepy. Like several times. Like every volume, I feel like there's one moment that's like creepy. This one, there's been several moments that are creepy.
Oh,
and I was
so
a little
jealous
bit,
you got that.
I know.
So jealous.
I don't think
I was a
that
little
one's
bit
worried.
worried.
October.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried because the first half, I was getting that feeling when like, because I don't like to read manga volume by volume like this, like with months in between each one. I would rather just read them all at once. So I was like forgetting details about characters, like they'll mention a name and they're related to someone else, and I don't remember exactly who that character is they're talking about. But then I don't know, they're just exploring who Hikaru is without any spoilers, and it's getting interesting. Yeah, and creepy, and of course, when it's creepy, I'm having a good time. So
yeah.
Yeah, it seems quite different than a lot of the standard sort of like plot beats that a lot of manga follow. Like usually manga follows very similar mechanics in their storytelling, but I find that one to be more of a like how you would think a novel would go, like an actual story, not just sort of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
A lot of the times when you're reading a manga, especially in the early volumes, you can tell that the author's like not sure if they're going to be allowed to like write their entire story in the pace that they want to, or they feel like they're scared to like end the manga if it's going to be canceled. So especially in the early versions, sometimes it feels like there's not a lot happening because the author doesn't want to get too into a storyline and then it get canceled or whatever. But I've never felt
have all this world build and then can't go anywhere with it.
But I've never felt like that with this. Like this always feels like it has an idea in mind or a plot in mind and where it wants to go.
Yeah, that is so. Yeah, and it's a shonen, right? So
seinen,
I know
seinen, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a seinen.
Is it seinen?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was a shonen.
That was a
well,
shoujo.
then that would make more sense.
Definitely not a shoujo.
Not a shoujo. I thought it was a shonen, but I could be wrong. That would make more sense if it was seinen, because the issue I have with a lot of shonen is that they follow sort of like game mechanics, like where they level up as everything, or it follows that sort of same sort of pattern when it comes to like some shonen series, but it just feels more like a story's being told. That's like it flows better.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when that happens, when you find a manga like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no fluffy kitties. I mean,
there was a cat.
There was one cat.
Really?
Oh,
I think it might have been a flashback.
Yeah.
Well, it's got that going for it. Definitely.
We have our first animal sacrifice of the evening.
Mark!
I haven't seen any dead animals in this one.
Oh, it's not a dead animal? Okay.
No.
Don't jinx the situation.
We
Leave the
usually have
cats
at
alone.
least one, and it's really weird.
There was a hamster too. The hamster's not dead.
Oh, good.
Yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, we're looking up. We're on the up. We're not a cult.
I haven't finished the volume yet, so now
Oh my
watch
God.
both of the animals die.
Oh, okay. Watch, like, at the end, it'll be nothing but, like, animal sacrifice. How's Hunter x Hunter?
I finished it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another solid volume. It's the end of like Heaven's Arena, so I got Gon versus Hisoka, and if everyone knows how meme that fight is, it's not as memeable in the manga. Surprisingly, he's not as perverted, which is kind of It's kind of creepier. He's not that perverted. It's like okay, like I'm into you, but I'm not like
Aw.
Kitty.
oh that thing's gonna die in 3 pages.
In a flashback, so it's safe.
It's already dead.
Nice.
That's the plot twist.
Look at this one. It's the same cat. It's a fat
Yeah,
cat.
That's a big cat.
Oh, you just want to rub his belly.
Sorry, I interrupted your Hunter x Hunter discussion.
Nah, that's all good. So yeah, York New is next. This is my first Italy print. I've never had to deal with an Italy print before. I can instantly see how bad it is. It's hella thin, and yeah,
And
some of the pages like are see through, which are great. In a series full of text, I want to see the text behind the next page. That's great.
Wow, that's even worse than I remember. I don't remember them being see-through. I remember it being like stiff.
The crazy part is that I thought Italy prints were like a thing that were like it just happened this year or last year. This is a volume from 2021.
That's when most of the Italy prints are from.
That's when they most happen. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was
It was like near COVID, right?
Yeah, a little bit after
the pandemic, when it all just kind of like went crazy for the manga hype because no one else had anything to do.
It's when they had paper shortages, so they had to print them in Italy, and then they just didn't stop printing them. Although I don't think they do it as much anymore. But
I haven't really seen them much anymore. Neither have I seen much coming out of was it South Korea? Was it or Hong Kong? There was another place that like would have released this manga.
Seven Seas prints them from there, or they did. I'm not sure if they still do.
Same with Yen Press. Yen Press, I remember it because I know that some of my told about Hanako-kun, which is Yen Press, were coming out from I think South Korea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, because I got the case study of Vanitas, and those ones were South Korea, and you could definitely tell that they felt different.
Yeah. You have to be careful for it not to crack.
I'm gonna try to look for this in the wild in the US print because it instantly I opened the page and I was like, oh, this feels gross. So yeah.
When you open it, all you can hear is almost like a crack for the spine. You're like, oh, you close it back up. You're like, oh.
Like, for example, I don't know if you could see like this face bled into this page.
Oh,
It's like very hard to see, but you can barely see it. Like, that's how bad it is. That's great.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Oh no, actually, this page that I'm talking about, the face, it's 2 pages later. Or is a page later. Yeah, it's right behind it. So that's great. That's how much it bleeds. So like right here you can kind of see it right there. And then it's literally the next page. So and these pages are thin. Great. And yeah, it's the next page. So that's great. It bleeds in. That's cool. That kind of sucks. Yeah, whatever. So yeah. So you can re-roll for me because I finished.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. Because I finished as well.
Oh, I closed.
We would have started. I wouldn't have anything.
I also didn't know that H-Field.
There it is.
What?
Yeah, that's cool.
That the summary card died is in its final arc in Japan.
Ooh.
Oh, is it? So it's not going to be that long then.
Yeah.
No, I mean it shouldn't be that long. It doesn't feel like a series that should be that long. I
It
feel like
doesn't
it
feel
could
like
go.
no, totally.
I feel like it has the
But you never
potential to go
know.
either way, but obviously.
Make it as long
But
as
you never
that.
know. Like sometimes they feel like they push if it's really popular, they kind of like push them to keep going, and then that's when it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that they let them go with grace. Like just let it finish what it was supposed to finish, please.
Yeah. I like it when it's a concise story.
Yeah, totally. You can totally tell the difference between ones that are and ones that are not. So
yeah. All right. So Anthony and Kat,
and
you
me.
said you finished? Yeah.
Yeah, finised.
Anyone?
I'm almost done, so I'll need another one too.
Okay, we'll roll for you two then. I'll probably need a roll next time. So, all right, we'll start with Kat then.
Who would
what
be?
were the other two? Oh, yeah. Okay. What were your other two?
So I have Shibuya and Goldfish Volume 1 or The Strange House Volume 1.
The Goldfish.
I know you've read it before.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Very bizarre, by the way. All right.
Well, it's like it reminds me of something, with a B horror movie flick kind of a feel to it,
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely. Yeah, especially in the later volumes where you're like, "What? How did they get through that?" No.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll roll for Tony. Okay.
Break this, Mark. Mark rigged it.
Yep. We'll do the snowball one. I'm curious to see if it still sucks or you're gonna drop it or you're gonna like it. We'll see.
We'll see if the robots can save
It's
it.
an apocalyptic one. I've been curious, but since you didn't like the first volume, I'm like, oh wait.
The problem is the main character is so annoying. And usually I don't mind annoying main characters, but this one is really annoying.
Yeah.
Mark just picked it because she wanted you to get some Supreme hate going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have no friends and I don't do anything to make any friends, but I have no friends. Oh, we swapped.
Loser.
Tony, you can pick Anthony.
Great. So I can continue with volume 4, right? Or I can actually never mind. These are all decent for me. So yeah, Kaiju and
I was gonna
Mashle.
say, like, what would be the bad choice there?
Honestly,
I have not read.
Honestly, I will say this probably would be the bad choice because this print it feels like garbage. But yeah.
You can read Kaiju number 8, I guess. I haven't read a single page of Mashal, so I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Except for what it looks like. That's it.
Hey, Bookmark. How's it going? All right, that's everybody, right? All right.
Yeah. How's H-Field? Is H-Field
Yeah,
still
H-Field.
working?
Well, Emma's pretty thick,
I'll
so
say H-Field's enjoying Emma.
yeah.
He's not even like partaking in the conversation. It's like, shut up. Reading.
What are you reading tonight, Bookmark? Let's see, Cherry Bomb.
Oh, what
you
about
still doing
Cherry
good?
Bomb? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still working on peak. Oh. All right. I guess we'll keep going. Let me find my timer again. Here we go. You all ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get fishy with it. Yeah.
How's it going? Got like a few more pages left and stuff's popping off.
I should have read this one first.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
I don't give 1 stars very often, but I feel like this is a 1-star volume.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's bad.
Dropping
So
out.
you know how earlier I was saying that some manga you can tell they're just trying really hard not to get canceled? This one feels like that. It just they're throwing like, oh, look at this big giant monster, look at this big giant monster, look at this big giant monster. And just like very quickly going through all these plot points that should have way more time to develop. Like we meet a character naked, by the way. There's no reason she needs to be naked, but she's naked.
Gosh.
We meet this character, and then like 10 pages later, there's this big emotional moment that we're supposed to care about. Well, we literally just met this character, so why should I have any?
Yeah.
Like, why should I care about this moment at all? We just met this character, and like we learn about her trauma in like the span of 15 pages, and so it's just that. And now there's stuff going on with more big giant monsters. The monsters do look cool, but that's it. That's it.
So 1.5.
We'll see how it ends. I have this much left, but
Yeah.
I'm also just sick of monsters, okay? I used to like monster manga, and I'm just sick of it now.
Really?
There's too many of them.
I haven't read too many that I'm like super excited about. Although Heavenly Delusion's pretty good. It's got monsters in it.
I'm still liking the Tree of Death. And I guess
I haven't read that one
Hikaru
yet.
is kind of a monster.
That's cool body horror stuff, though. This is also Summary Card Deck. That's also body horror.
I know, but they're still monsters.
Monsters.
They're still something.
These are spirits, ghosts, spirits. It's not
Okay,
a monster. I mean,
but then
kind of a monster, but this is just big giant monsters. Literally, they're called kaiju. In fact, this reminds me a lot of Kaiju number 8 if it was not thought out at all.
Ah, okay.
I getcha. Those type of monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did think this double page spread was cool, where you see all the cities
that's
being covered
awesome.
in snow
That is
to
cool.
form the snow form the snow planet. Oh, hello.
That wasn't quick enough.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is cool looking.
That's the only positive I have for this volume.
It has the one
Well,
cool page.
I'll just say this, that kind of reminds me of what I'm reading now. Your gripes, except I came in this knowing it was going to be bad, and it's so bad. It's so cringe. The goldfish. And instead of being naked, we got like patty shot. I'm like, oh, right away, there we go again. I'm like, the most laziest way to introduce a character. It's like, it's just so lazy. Like, it's not even like the panty shot. It's just the laziness of it. And like, basically, it's like having the mangaka be like, okay, I know you're stupid, so we're just gonna show you some box shot, and hopefully that will keep your attention for a little bit. Like, it's almost insulting to the intelligence of your reader when you do that, because it's so dumb and lazy. Stop. But it was, the one good thing is that the very next page it had someone's decapitated half face on the ground getting swooped up by a goldfish right afterwards. So I was like, okay, I'll keep going. Because usually when I see a patty shot is when I nix it, right? But then that saved it. But yeah, it's super cheesy. It's really cheesy. But that's why I picked it up, because I'm like, it's going to be so bad. So this is the kind of like turn my brain off kind of thing that I would read instead of slice of life. So this would be like my slice of life. Where it's just so stupid that you have to turn your brain off, or else you'd like wouldn't have a good time. So that's how mine's going.
Well, Bizarre's friends. Bizarre, all your people showed up.
I know. Hey everyone. I found cats. A whole bunch of cats.
Yay!
Hey,
It made me really
more
happy.
cats.
And I found it like right after you mentioned animals. I like turned the page and they were all the cats.
And they were there?
Yep.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't even
fabulous.
talk about the ending of this.
Did the cat die?
No, I literally
Yay,
slammed my
that's
head
it.
against this volume because I don't know, like it got creepy again, and I don't know. I don't want to wait for the next volume.
Oh.
Too bad.
I hate reading manga like this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I read the first 2 volumes and I was like, I cannot do this cliffhanger. I'm just gonna wait until it all comes out and just start from the beginning.
Yeah. It's nice. Luckily, there was no cats in this one. So
No cats.
no cats in this one. It was pretty good. I'm kind of surprised that I liked it as much as I did. Like I didn't have high hopes since it was like a sequel or side series or whatnot. But not bad. I'd probably pick up the next one, see where that goes. I'm not even sure how long this series is.
I'm kind of hesitant to pick that one up because I read the original one in middle school and it like ruined me.
Yeah,
I'm kind of scared.
it got pretty crazy pretty quick.
Yeah.
It just felt like an updated battle royale, just with like iPads now and
With iPad.
With iPad?
like an
Updated
AI
battle royale with
person.
iPad.
Yeah, it's just like battle royale with iPads and AI, computer people.
That's kind of different.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
Still ongoing. It says.
Yeah,
in
3
the-
volumes
3 volumes. Okay.
right now.
All right. So far, so good. I'd recommend it if you like, death game stuff.
I'll read it
Definitely
after I read Battle Royale.
Do what?
Said I'll read it
Yeah,
after
you
I
did
read
get
Battle
Battle
Royale.
Royale.
I did.
Lucky you.
Your
That
impulse
was not. That
buy.
was not. No, it was. There was no luck. It was just
Yeah, it's fine.
spontaneous financial combustion is what it was. Okay, it was not a smart decision. There's no good decisions happening there.
YOLO.
It was, I haven't spent too much money on one series in a while. Let me do that real quick.
Let's do it.
Yeah. No, seriously, Tony was feeling guilty like days afterwards. Like he could tell.
Hours afterwards. I was like, why did I do that?
Like, what did I
Too
Like,
late now.
What's wrong with me?
There's one less zero in my bank account. No.
do?
It wasn't that much money, but
Still
I
have
mean,
to
it was over retail, obviously.
Yeah,
but.
obviously. I won't lie. It's kind of overrated from what I remember. Because I remember the big thing that everyone loved was that, oh my god, he's like 32. He acts like a teenager for most of the volume.
He does.
Yeah.
He's like he's the loudest one in everyone's
I like
face.
that his name is Kafka. That's my favorite part, is that his name
Yes.
is Kafka.
I'm like, oh, like don't get me wrong. There are times where like it's genuinely kind of funny. I will admit it's funny. I watched the first episode on Twitter because it was a thing that apparently Twitter was gonna have at first. I watched the first episode. They added a lot in the anime. Like the whole scene where he's like running that everyone like put out on that first episode. That's not in this. Like he gets his leg like messed up and then that's it. Like that he's not running in this. So I was like, oh, they added that in there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It is a bit overrated though. Won't lie. It's overrated.
I feel like the first volume was like the best volume. I felt like the comedy dropped off.
From what I remember,
That's not good.
yeah. From what I remember liking volume 2 a lot more when I read it. But yeah, no, it was like I remember enjoying this, but like rereading it now, I'm like, oh, it's kind of like it's all right. It's fun to look at. Like it's the funny bits are kind of funny. But yeah, I was like, no. I remember everyone saying like, yeah, he's older. That's great. Oh my god. But I'm like, he acts like a 16-year-old most of the time.
He might as well just be 16 then, right?
Like most of the pages are him just going crazy, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm going crazy." He's literally freaking. I'm starting to confuse myself. Like, okay, cool. There's another page where, like,
That's nice.
where they meet like the short girl, and he's like, "Who are you?" It's like, okay, cool. I will say though, the read has been very breezy. Like, I think I'm 2 chapters away from finishing it. Like, it's a very fast read, which I very much do enjoy.
How far long is that now? Because it's
Still
been going for a
ongoing.
while.
I think we are on
11?
volume 12 right now.
12?
I think we're on 12 right now, but it's still ongoing, which is why I have up to volume 8. Haha, pun intended, because I want to do that. to read all 8 and then be like, all right, if I like this, I'll just read it on the app. So all my 8 volumes.
The problem with that is they release like half a chapter every 2 weeks. I was reading it like that. It was very difficult. So yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, I couldn't read like by chapter or whatever that they do on the Viz app or whatever for the Shonen Jump. I couldn't do that. That's like too short.
I mean, I read One Piece weekly. I can't read half a chapter every 2 weeks. That's not going to work. Especially, I mean, obviously One Piece has action, but Kaiju number 8 is very action focused.
Yeah.
So you read it in like 2 minutes, and then you're waiting 2 weeks again for the other half of the chapter.
Yeah, like I'm reading. What am I reading on the app? Kagurabachi and Astro Royale. It's like, oh, they either fly by or you're doing too much exposition. I can't wait for everyone to pick up Kagurabachi like in like what 2 months it comes out.
I refuse.
And then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's amazing!"
I refuse.
What is that?
It's like it's on the Shonen Jump app. It's generic battle shonen. It blew up on TikTok the week before it released because someone was like, "Oh, I found the first page and it looks pretty cool," and then it blew up.
It was a meme.
I will be honest. That TikTok has probably saved this manga's life because it's not drawn that well. It's like the first chapter was like, okay, cool, it's drawn well, but after that I'm like, y'all look paper thin. Like, y'all need some nutrients because but I will say, like, some of it's been fun, but it's been overrated.
I read 1 chapter and I was like, this is like the first chapter of every single other shonen manga I've read in the past 2 years. So I haven't read it than that because I simply don't care.
Yeah, and then I read Astro Royale, which I'm like, I'm reading it because it's the Tokyo Revengers guy, but damn, this dude does not know how to draw, which is sad. Yes, Tokyo Revengers is really well drawn, but 80% of the
time I've ever heard that.
80% of the characters, 80% of the characters in Astro Royale are literally just copies of the Tokyo Revenger characters, and for some reason,
the Hiro Mashima style.
And for some reason, they're drawn worse.
Yeah,
like, which is weird because they were both weekly series, but for some reason, the quality in this new one is really bad.
This Hiro Mashima got better.
Yeah, so just getting lazy.
He was also drawing like 2 or 3 series at the same time at one point.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could tell that it was just there wasn't much difference between them, wasn't there?
I'm
enjoying basically the same story.
He's probably like, "Who's this again?"
For as slow as
Eden Zero is like all the same.
For as slow as the Tokyo Revenger spinoff has been on K Manga, I'm enjoying that a lot more than Astro Royale, which is kind of crazy because it's not even the same guy. They had no like yeesh.
How about you, Chloe?
I'm liking it. I'm like, though this girl's kind of giving me the creeps at the moment, like slightly stalkerish.
Yeah.
She's got like a wall of the one guy, pictures of him, and I'm like,
What volume is that? What volume is that?
Volume 2.
Just 2. They'll get into that. There's a reason. Like, it's not just like the generics. Oh, like this girl's like a stalker because all girls are just boy crazy.
I'm just like, okay. There's a bunch of pictures, and I'm like, oh, is that some of his hair? Okay.
Yeah, no, there's a reason behind that. I think we're just now because I'm not reading it on the app. I'm just doing the volumes when they come out, and we're just starting to touch upon that now, which I figured we would. I would just kind of hope they would move it along because it's starting to get like, okay, let's do the story. Like, come on, let's get back to the story. Let's stop leveling up for once. Let's get the story. So, but that just could be because it's coming out like I'm reading it volume by volume. So I have to remember that might be why I'm feeling that way.
I'm gonna read more
that's
of that
another thing about. Yeah, that's the one thing about binging I also like is the fact that like you're not having to like wait, and so it feels less drawn out too at times.
Right.
Like as if you're waiting for like every month or 2 months the story to pick up. You can just read it and it's like flows better. But
right, I like to binge things.
Yeah, I like to binge. Depending on what series, though. I don't know. I might have to not binge Goldfish. I might have to just every few volumes give a break of that one. It's a mood read. You have to be in a certain mood.
Yeah. It gets taxing toward the end. It's like, all right, when are we going to get out of here? Are we going to get out of here? Who knows?
Yeah. I'm in here to turn my brain off. I had to watch like weird ways that like fish can eat people.
Yeah.
Like what? I think I'm at the part where like the babies when they go into the into one of the areas of the mall or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, it's just one small little one. Oh no, they're babies," and they're coming out of people. And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they're like worse than the big ones.
Yeah. Why are they speaking so weird? What's up with that? And the random like half sentences that don't make any sense.
Yeah, you find that out like toward the end. Like,
it's gotta have a reason. That.
Yeah,
there's gotta be a reason.
Yeah,
it was just funny. It's like, why are they speaking like this?
Yeah.
What are they talking about?
They're saying like the weirdest stuff.
Like, what time is it?
What time's what?
Is it snowing? I forgot my umbrella. I'm like, what are you?
It's like you're a fish. You don't need an umbrella.
It's like, you're a fish. Why are you talking? Like, as if we're having already a conversation.
He's reading Dark Gathering. Scorpio Rising. Yeah. Yeah, the fish are pretty creepy.
Well, quite thick actual volumes though for the fish one. I wasn't expecting them to like be so thick for each volume. You don't get like that nowadays. Like you maybe get like half of that for a volume of manga.
Yeah,
half the size. Where did Bizarre go?
He lost Bizarre. I don't know. He's probably letting dogs out or something.
Probably.
Oh, he's there.
Oh.
My chair is very uncomfortable, so I'm standing for a second.
Oh, got you.
Oh. Well, how's yours, Bizarre?
I'm really enjoying it. So.
Paradise Kiss.
Yeah.
Is it living up to the 5-star you put it?
I don't want to ruin anything.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. All right. Let's see. Does anyone need a wheel spin? I know I need one.
I'm only halfway through, so I should be good.
I'll do one just in case because it's flying by.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess I only have one more that wouldn't matter.
Yeah, true.
I'm like, wait, I only have one more to read. What am I talking about?
Oops. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. All right. I'll spend for me. I've got Play It Cool Guys and Fragrant Flower. What is it? Fragrant
No.
Lives with Dignity.
Yeah.
I'm the worst person to pick.
I know. Your favorite, Shoujo and Slice of Life.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I like shoujo when it's horror.
True.
Like
I don't think it's horror though.
no, it's
Looks a
not.
little too cutesy.
Yeah.
Horror to me if someone made me read that. You can read the Fragrant Flower one, I guess.
Okay. And this one's for Anthony. And Kat, did you say you needed one or no?
No, even after I'm done this, I only have one more. So.
Okay. And Chloe gets
I
the
only have
pick.
Strange House after this.
Okay, so what's their pick from?
All right, Chloe. So volume 8 of Hunter x Hunter, volume 2 of Kaiju number 8, and then volume 1 of Mashal.
I'll go with Mashal because I'm curious what you think about that one.
I'm hoping I still enjoy it as much as I did when I first read it.
Have you read all the ones that you picked?
I read Mashal will be the last one. So out of the 3 series, I would have read them all.
Sweet. Alrighty.
I'll have to see if UFO Mushroom Invasion is a shoujo. You know, her Frankenstein.
Uh-huh.
So that publisher has just released a new one. I just got the shipping notification today, so I have to see if that's also a shoujo.
Yeah.
Horror, because it's a horror.
I found her Frankenstein one at Barnes and Noble, but the cover was all jacked up. I'm like,
oh really?
Yeah, I'm so bummed.
They should have it online. I was surprised that Barnes and Noble had it because a lot of the time, indie publishers and Barnes and Noble won't have them.
Right. Yeah, I was kind of surprised too.
But I really like the look of this one. Have you seen that picture? I don't know if you follow them on Instagram, but there's this picture of this like walking mushroom guy, and they made a sticker of it and sent it to people who pre-ordered it.
Oh, really?
From their website, yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
That's nice. Like that. No, I didn't see it. I wish I saw it. Should go on Instagram more.
It does look really cool. And again, with like the plants, like horror stuff. Like
the fungus? Yes, the sentient fungus. I don't know what's going on there. That I've been reading so many sentient fungus things. It's very strange.
Are you trying to tell us something?
Not intentional. That and vampires and cannibals. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I noticed that the release dates for Gannibal was super messed up. Like they had 3 coming out before 2.
It's because
they keep delaying it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Finally got Centaurs 2 though coming up. That came out finally.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fireblade.
Yeah, I just got that in the mail too.
Yeah, that took a long time. Indigo actually emailed me and was like, okay, so we're canceling your pre-order 3 and your pre-order 4 because we don't know when they're going to come.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I guess I'll rebuy them again. Reorder them or whatever, but maybe I'll wait for a bit. See if
I backed their Kickstarter. And they don't do any updates for like how far into production they are. They haven't done any. I think the last one was like they showed proofs for, I don't know if you can hear that truck outside, but it's very loud. They showed proofs for volume 1, and that's been the last update.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Sheesh.
I mean, they keep sending emails, but it's not actually updating us on anything. It's like promotional things for their other stuff.
They're like, we don't know. It can be either or.
Well, their estimated fulfillment date is in October, and that's not happening.
No, probably not. I'm
Not at
assuming not. Maybe October 2025.
Yeah.
Please don't say that.
Sorry.
Well, it's supposed to be hardcovers for all 13 volumes. So
Yeah.
Oh my.
Good luck on that.
Yeah.
You're right.
yeah, at least I'm getting my Glacier Bay Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
You say that now.
They just sent out surveys, and they said they actually give us updates on when things are being printed.
What is it?
The Glacier Bay fall releases or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Kickstarter. I should stop backing Kickstarters though. But I couldn't help the Cannibal one.
How many Kickstarters have you got?
Just those two.
Okay.
Just those two.
I think.
Well, and the Brandon Sanderson one, but that's not manga related.
No.
It's not manga related.
No. All right.
Plus, I know that one's getting fulfilled.
No, but it's good to help out, especially with like publishers that don't have much of a business right now. They're very small because it's hard to compete with the big ones, the big times.
No.
Why can't I?
Are we good?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shall we read again? I think this might be our last one. Yeah, our last go. All righty. Let's do it. Cool. How to go this time? We'll finish. Got about halfway through.
I almost finished.
I was able to finish mine, and it was something.
It was something.
So cheesy. When she went for a scrunchie, like at the end of the first volume, like she jumped for a scrunchie.
Nice.
Fell off the helicopter. I'm like, let her die.
Oh yeah. I'm like, girl, forget about that.
I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Got goldfish coming. They're gonna eat you.
Scrunchie's not worth it, girl.
I don't know, I'm definitely not like an Idol fan either, so it just that part too is just like, oh, I am not gonna like you. I'm like, tell for my fans. I'm like, oh, come on, shoot me. I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's cheesy. That's the whole point of it, I think. That's why I got it. It's doing what it promised.
Yep. Let's definitely be.
We'll see how like far I can go with it if I even like keep going. I don't even know yet.
Yeah.
I do have the second volume. So
how far did you get, Bizarre?
I read up to volume 6. I stopped at 6.
Yeah.
Chloe?
I'm really liking it. I'm so close. I got like 3 or 4 pages left.
Ooh.
So close.
I found a bookmark from the previous owner.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Nice.
So I don't know if this is from you or if it's from the person that you sold it to.
It was in the Paradise Kiss one?
Yeah, let me find the page. But did you finish Paradise Kiss or did you give up on it?
No, I finished it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's Mark doing product placements.
It was probably the girl that you got it from. She probably just left it in there or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe I left it in there. I don't know.
It was like not even halfway through. I found it. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. No, I read the whole thing. That's funny.
Nice little surprise.
Scorpio Rising says you read 20 pages. Right on.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Well, I'd say that was a success. I got through one whole one. A lot of you got through 2.
Wait, no, Tony. I want to know how your little thing went.
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted. Not
your
the
iPods.
Tony, you.
Or iPods. I mean, your AirPods. There we go.
Well, as you get that fixed, I'll talk about Kaiju, I guess. Yeah, thankfully it was a smooth read. It was okay. A little overrated from what I remember. I will say though, after reading the first chapter of this, I instantly remember why I liked this in the beginning.
Yeah.
The comedy is very much like very deadpan compared to the anime. I've only seen the first episode of the anime, but I remember not liking it because it did too much. Well, like in the manga, it's like very deadpan. Like my favorite reactions are just like the simple ones, like when like they swat his powerful magic. Hold on. Like I love like you can full screen this too. Like I love like when he does something ridiculous and then the reaction is just like cool. Like that. And then they go, "Oh, it's a fluke, right? He can't have done that. That was a fluke." And then he does it again and he's just like, ugh. Like I enjoy that a lot about like this series. I remember enjoying that a lot, just, like literally throughout the entire film. Like volume, and that's like everywhere. I enjoyed that. second thing that I enjoy about the series that's also in Black Clover, if I remember correctly, is that the little in betweens that you get with these series, where it's just the creator just talking about like his life and just like thanks for buying my thing. Like I didn't think this was gonna be great, but like you guys are liking it and I enjoy it, and like I love like when they do that. Like I know like
When they're
most
humble.
like it'll usually just be like, oh, just like the in-betweens are usually just like, oh, here's what the character looks like, here's a little bio. But if I remember from Masho, and I think Black Clover was that too, it's just them talking like, hey, it's really nice.
Is it just me or are you breaking up? Because I'm having a hard time hearing.
I could be, maybe.
Oh, no. Okay, it might have just been me because I am wearing earplugs, so I'm just trying to.
But yeah, like I enjoy those little in betweens because it gets me a lot closer to the creator. I very much do enjoy those. I remember, I think the first page of Black Clover, he's like, "This series is dedicated to my wife because she was my rock," and I was like, I instantly like this manga. I was like, I don't care what anyone has to say about it. That for that reason alone, I will rock with you. I haven't read it in forever, but I will rock with you because I like those little in betweens. Okay, now, no, Tony, I want to hear you hate, and I can't hear you hate right now.
Oh no!
We can't hear you.
Yeah. YouTube's like canceled. Too much hate coming for that one.
No.
No.
This is like, we're trying to push that one. You can't hate on it. Mute.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear your hate.
They're like, hey, no.
No.
Tony, maybe come out and go back in.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe if she leaves and then comes back.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think that worked one time when it was
I think
doing
it
that.
did last time, yeah. I just won't let her back in. So she can't
They just kick her out. They're like,
This will be like, you're done.
All right.
Now?
Yay!
Yay!
All right, everybody better. I can't even talk. What's the point if you can hear me if I can't talk? I don't even know if I know what's happening by the end of this volume.
Oh.
There's just so much shit thrown at you all at once. And honestly, I think if this had been like 5 volumes, it would have been fine. Because there's like plot twist. So if it had been stretched out, it would have been fine. But it's just not all of this should happen in 2 volumes. 2 volumes should still be set up. Okay? We should still be learning about these characters and what's going on. It should not be all these different things.
Yeah, but as the years go by, the attention span of people keeps going down, so they're gonna have to just shove everything in their face. That's what it feels like.
This is for iPad kids. This is for iPad kids.
Yeah. That is how I feel like with a lot of manga. That yeah.
Surely, if we just throw big giant monsters on the page, everybody will love it, right?
Right.
That's what it feels
okay,
like.
we're gonna start to lose them. Then here, throw in a panty shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Or the naked lady in the beginning.
Why was that girl introduced? It was just to have that.
Probably to be the naked lady in the beginning.
To be naked,
you know what?
Because like,
like
you're
the naked lady today. That's what we're doing.
It was
Here's
to be
some
naked
boobs.
and to have
that
that
what you
emotional.
want?
And to have that emotional moment that wasn't actually emotional because we don't even know who she is at this point.
Yeah, we do. It's boobs.
The whole thing is drawn too. By the way, there's no censoring. I literally had to check. You might, if anyone who's watching saw me check the rating on the back of the volume. Wait a minute.
Wow.
No. So
Hard
no,
pass.
bad.
And I would never expected that one actually to do full on nudity.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like one that would.
I know, that's why
So
like, what the heck? What the heck? So then I tried to read some of this, which is it's good,
Much better.
but there's just lots of stuff going on. I'm like, I can't deal with this right now. My brain doesn't want to deal with
Because
this
your
right now.
brain's all frazzled
So,
from the last
yeah.
one.
So I went and wrote reviews of the 2 volumes I read today instead.
Nice.
Well, that's good.
It is very funny that I had a 5-star and a 1-star.
Awesome.
I really don't give out 1-stars that often. I have been more recently because the things I've been reading have been bad, but I don't really give out 1-stars that often.
Yeah.
So that should say something. I do feel bad that this one and Beck have the same rating though on Goodreads because Beck is way worse.
Oh, really? Wow.
This was at least like somewhat readable. Beck is not readable. I don't know how anybody gets to the good part.
You're just not sophisticated because you read the baby manga.
Yeah. I'm
The
sorry.
baby
I'm too
manga.
busy. I'm
The
too
baby
busy
manga.
reading manga made for babies, like Shuzo Oshimi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least someone
I can't-
say that too. Oh,
I can't
so funny.
appreciate big monster manga or whiny kid gets a guitar manga.
Because you're too busy reading that baby manga.
Yeah.
It's not even whiny kid gets a guitar. It's whiny kid has a friend who is in the swimming club, and that's all she does is go swimming.
Well, yeah, because boobs. Again, we got to the boobs.
I don't know how anybody gets the good parts of
But
that.
see, that's what I mean when I say, like, I almost is insulting to one's intelligence when they throw out that kind of shit. It's just because it's like, there's no story here. You're just, like, desperately
That's what I mean.
trying to...
With Beck, it was just like that humor over and over and over again. I'm like, what are you
Yeah.
even reading?
You're
Like,
like,
how
well,
did he get?
we know that you're not thinking. You're too stupid to think, but here's some boob. How's that for you? Yeah? It's 5-star. It's insulting. That's what's insulting about it. It's like, yeah, you really think I'm that stupid? And then you got people just, you know, getting all hell-bent about not liking it.
Better be careful. People are going to be in your YouTube comments telling you that you don't know what you're talking about because you don't like Beck.
Oh.
Yeah, well, kicking the hornet's nest is sometimes fun.
Oh my goodness.
Really like to know what manga aren't for babies, though.
Right.
I need some of those on my shelves. You think Vagabond's for babies? I
It
should
might
ask that
be.
person if Vagabond is for babies.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure babies aren't busy reading anything, so I don't know.
They can't really read, so
They're busy
They
reading
just
Blood
eat
on the
shit and
Track.
piss and like I don't know what else they do. Like so they ain't reading shit.
What's the kindergartner manga then? I'd love to know that. If Shuzo Oshimi's baby manga, then what manga are for
There's no
kindergarten?
kindergarten manga. They're busy reading like the cat has a hat. Goes on that. Like that's what kindergarten reading level is like. Like, come on.
oh my goodness.
Blue period, famously for babies, according to this YouTube commenter.
Oh yeah, well that the cat that and blue period, obviously, yeah.
What? He paints, he doesn't fight. Baby food.
He has emotional turmoil in college. What a baby.
He wants to be an artist, not a fighter. Baby.
Oh my goodness. Does anyone else need to talk about their manga still? I think we got everybody.
I just think it's kind of funny that like I complained about UPS and then by the time the end came along, I didn't even read it.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one. And I'm kind of low-key disappointed you didn't get to read that one.
Oh,
I wish
Yeah.
Barnes and
That's
Noble
the
would
one
send it to me.
Yeah.
I could just go to the store and buy it, but I don't know if I can cancel it because it says awaiting shipment, even though I don't know if they've charged me for it or not.
Yeah. I think it's too late. I tried to do that.
I can't believe they
too.
have the Summer Hikaru died already. Like that's not supposed to come out for a while. Like this month, like not till like later this month. I thought.
No, that
Next
comes
week.
out in a couple days.
I think-
Next week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
next
said
week. Oh, it
next
does?
week.
Oh. Oh.
4 days on the 20th.
What's coming out later? I know I've got more. Something coming out.
Let me
I'll be
open
surprised.
my spreadsheet. Hold on. Let me open my
can't-
spreadsheet.
I can't wait to go to Anime NYC next week so I can get my yearly copy of Kaiji because apparently that's going to be a thing now because they always like, hey, we finally have volume 5. I'm
Oh,
like, thank
gosh.
goodness. Great.
Okay, I dare you to go on their Twitter and search Kaiji. And their last update for that volume is in like August of last year. And they said it was going to come out in December.
Yeah, December. And
They
then
said
now
it's
it's like
going to print and it should be done in December.
December. And then I think 2 days ago, they were like, hey, we finally have the print. We're going to sell these early at Anime NYC.
Early.
That's Dempa, right?
Every
Yeah,
single
Dempa.
time this turns into a Dempa hate group, but I truly don't understand what they are doing.
That was what it was.
either.
Okay, I remember them saying something. Oh, do you want a box set of Inside Mari? And someone said something about, can you please just finish like that
Yeah.
Kaiji, whatever
There was
that one is?
Kaiji.
That was
Those are
what
fine.
the issue was. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I remember like bringing it up one other
Yeah.
time, and I was like,
And
which one
then-
was it? They're like, do you want to do a whole box? And like, can you finish the ones you started?
Yeah. I think like
Yeah.
2 months ago, they were like, oh, Inside Mari is going to be out of print for volume 1. And they're like, well, why are you making a box set then? That makes no sense.
They're so weird with
Yeah.
the way they talk about
Yeah.
things going out of print. They're like, oh yeah, this will be the last print of Inside Mari volume whatever, because or they're like
Yeah,
it shouldn't be reprinted again. Like why? You
Like
want to
they
say
printed so many
why?
times and they're like,
Why?
okay, we're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
They
Pretty much.
have
Like you don't even have to say anything. Like even if it takes them a while, just don't say anything then, and just reprint it later down the line.
they
Like,
have
I don't know.
they have a booth on Saturday, a little panel for releases. I'm just gonna be
Ooh.
like, why don't you just hire more people? Just do that instead. Like at this
Just
point,
stop licensing series. Stop.
they should just be hiring people
Yeah.
at this
Keep
point
up with
because
it.
it may either hire new people or get like a better office. Because if the excuse is like, oh, we need more people, like you probably don't have the
Then
space
get
for it. So
some.
buy a new space or just start hiring people because it's stupid. Because I think it's volume 5. Volume 6 is the last one they're doing. And if I have to wait another year to wait to see who's getting the next series, because they're like, oh, we gave the next series to somebody else, that's gonna be very annoying. I just want them to finish it already so they can be like, oh, it's 7 C's, and I'll be like, thank goodness. Because at this point, it should either be 7 C's or Dark Horse at this point for the next
I have
series.
with 7 C's.
I'm pretty
What?
sure it'll be 7 C's because they
That makes
They like
sense.
to pick
17
up
will take
everything.
anything.
they
Yeah,
like to
they'll
pick
just
up
like
everything.
take whatever and hopefully
But-
something works.
But if I want the same like quality of like the covers, I'm hoping it's Dark Horse.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, sometimes 7 C's isn't bad. It just depends.
Yes.
No, I'm only mad at them because they won't license Blue Giant. That's the only reason.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's it. No,
I
seriously,
agree,
they
too.
just need to not license series. Why were they allowed to license March Comes In Like a Lion? Why? That
Well, I mean,
series is
because I guess they
necessary.
bought it. Like, I guess
I
they don't really
know.
care who they sell it to, but why
Mhm.
would
I
you
know
buy
that-
is the thing. It's like,
But why would they do that? They can't get the series out
because
that
they're
they have.
nincompoops. They're nincompoops.
They're
Oh,
one of them.
I don't understand.
weren't they blaming it on like the printers? Like their last
Get
in
new
line?
printers. Just get new printers. It's so
your own
easy.
You should know
printers then.
but you should know what
Printers-
printers you have.
Printers are not why They Were 11 has been delayed for 2 years. It has nothing to do with the printers. Nothing. And that's a single volume.
Yeah.
Let's release it.
They've been around long enough. They could have invested in more, like, office supplies, like more printing, like printers, more staff. Like, you grow it little by little, like put more of that money and invest it. Like, I think they've had it long enough, and they obviously have enough money to buy series, like buy the licensing for things like March Comes In Like a Lion, and for like pretty
Yeah.
well known manga. Like, maybe stop buying some licenses and just start working on the ones you got.
I don't
Make
mind
that
that they
investment
license
pay back.
Inside Mari. I don't think anybody else was going to license Inside Mari when they did, because at that point, like some of the riskier Shuzo Oshimi stuff hadn't been licensed yet.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure it would have been without them licensing that. But again, that's a 9-volume series. It still took them a really long time. I think that final volume had a whole year in between volume 8 and volume 9.
Yeah.
But isn't like March comes in like a line like
It's
super
at
long
18
already,
volumes.
and they had
it's at 18
yeah, like they're never gonna get there. They're never gonna get there.
released too.
Like 80 years old, and it was like pushed back for a long time. And I never even wanted to get that series. I just remember everyone complaining about it for years.
I'm so glad I didn't like it. I'm so glad I didn't like it. Get out of here.
Cut that off.
Because somebody else is problem now.
Yeah.
You liked it all.
Like,
That's shitty.
I'm at the point, like, I don't care what they announce. I'm not getting it.
Unless it's a one shot, I simply don't care.
Yeah. It's like, it takes too long. Like, the only two I have from them is like Under Ninja and Heavenly Delusion.
Yeah.
Under Ninja, okay, they actually had an okay release schedule for that series. They released the first 3 volumes in a year, which still only 3 volumes in 1 year, but that's way better than all their other series. And then they haven't licensed one since then, released one since then.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's like,
I don't understand.
The most frustrating thing is that the things that they license, they're pretty good. Like they have good licenses, but it's the fact that it's them. It's like, oh great, like we have to deal with this now.
I might die before they release the whole thing. Got it.
Yeah.
I probably would H-Field. I just haven't watched anime in like a long time.
I watched the first 4 episodes of the anime. It's very slow, but I know that's the point of it. It's supposed to be a very slow trotting series, but man, it's like if you like binging, March comes in like a lion. The anime will get you to hate binging because it's just so slow. Like I remember. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the main problem I had with it was the manga format. They try to shove so much on each page that it's exhausting to read. Like every single joke and speech bubble you can imagine. Like any kind of, I'm not describing this correctly, but like just so much dialogue and shit in one panel over and over and over again. It is exhausting to read. So watching it in anime format would probably be better for me. If I had a chance to enjoy it, it would be through anime.
Yeah.
But
all right,
in terms of my list of anime, that's very low down.
So this was nice. It was like a collective, like, let's shit on Dempa. To each other.
We're all like, Dempa sucks.
It's easy to shit on them at this point.
They do it to themselves.
So
I wonder if I still have it. I remember it was 2020 or 2021 where they were like, they do a thing where like, they give out like holiday cards to some people. Like they'll be like, hey, like we have holiday cards. Like if you want them, let us know. I did them. I like asked the first time that I saw it. I was like, hey, I like to get one. That's pretty cool. And they're like, just give us your information of where you live, and we'll send you the card. And then I'm like, cool. I'm like, when it comes, can I like share that I got it and like shout you guys out? And they're like, no, we have you keep it private. What? And I was like, what's the point of giving me this card then? I'm like, what's the point? They're like, yeah, no, we don't know what you're on social media. And I was like, I'm trying to be like, hey, like this is pretty cool. But
let me promote you for free.
They shot me down. And I was like, all right, cool. And then it was just the card. I think it was just the card and the sticker.
I don't want it anymore.
It was a card and a sticker.
God forbid they receive any positive interaction.
They're like, don't shout us out. Don't do it.
Yeah. I started getting into it and I was like, you have things that I like. And it's cool that you're doing this. And they're like, yeah, no, don't let people know. And I was like, that kind of sucks.
I got a holiday card from Bright Stuff once. Unsolicited, they just sent me a holiday card, like handwritten. It's like, that means I spend way too much money at Right Stuff.
We watch your videos. Thank you for buying.
Like, it didn't say anything about my YouTube channel, actually. It was just my name. So it just means I
just bought that much manga.
Yeah.
Like, you spent
they're missing you now. They're like, damn it.
I should find that actually. Now it's a piece of manga should go find that.
Yeah, that's history now. Okay, worth a lot of
That's what
money.
you get, Sony, for trying to get all up on their customers, and all of a sudden the customers leave.
I'll probably try to find that
Like,
postcard to show next time.
Yeah, show it.
It's just a plain postcard. It's just a plain postcard. Like there's nothing
Everyone
special
knows
written on
now.
it.
Everyone knows now.
Which will like got
The
it
cat's on
got
the
me
bag.
annoyed because I was like, all right, I guess I should never reach out to companies. Thankfully, when I did Chitin Books, they were like very nice to me. They're like, "What do you want from our collection? And can you make a video?"
That's nice.
I was like, "Awesome, that's great." And then like every now and then I'll be like, "Yen Press, your headquarters are literally like the next city over. Let me see your headquarters," but no response. But I'd rather take no response than Denpa being like, "No, get shitted on." I'm like,
Yeah, here's a quick postcard. Don't tell anybody.
You wish they ghosted
Keep it
you
to
instead of
yourself.
respond.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna see this and they're gonna get sued.
I was like, whatever, dude. Like, I literally will just. I'm literally gonna just first thing go straight to the Denpa booth on Friday and then be like, "You have volume 5? Okay, cool. Here's my money. All right, bye. Cool.
You should
See you
give
next
them
year."
the postcard back.
Yeah.
I should.
Right, you suck on the back.
I'm like, "Hey, you guys forgot about this?"
Oh my god, that would be so. And film it.
Printing's
Film it.
faster.
I will hold on to it and wait for volume 6 because I know next year they'll be like, "This is the final volume. Pick it up." All right, I'll be right. All right, cool. Give me the volume. All right, this is yours. I probably will never buy from you guys ever again. Thanks though.
You suck at printing.
But you gotta vlog it. You gotta vlog it for us to
You suck at
watch.
release dates.
They're like, "Your release dates suck." It took you 4 years. to
I
print out.
love supporting indie publishers. Okay, I talk about them all the time. So the fact that I don't have anything positive to say about Depa, except for
That says
when they do
something.
print things, the quality of their printing is good.
Quality is good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Nice.
The quality of their books is
But
good.
it takes forever.
It does.
Yeah.
It is not good enough to justify how long
Yeah.
the delays are for every single one.
Because for no one who's seen the Kaiji anime, they're only printing season 1 of this anime, which
It's
is
like-
the annoying part. It's literally Kaiji's 2 seasons long. The stuff that they're printing is only season 1, and they're like they
So
just
they're not
got
only
past
doing
the
the
halfway.
doing the whole thing?
Yeah, because like the
They're not
first
doing even the
volume
whole
of
thing, that's
Kaiji is like
crazy.
the first 3 episodes of the anime, the first 2
Oh.
or 3 episodes, because it's very dialogue heavy. But damn, I'm just like, dude, you guys take way too long, and like they'll be like, oh, it's an older series, and like we have to bump up the quality. I'm like,
But then why did they say that their series, the volume was going to print a year ago?
yeah,
They said it should be released in December a year ago. And they didn't say anything else until whatever apparently they said. I haven't been on Twitter in a long time, but
Well, they were hoping they
Whatever
would
it
just give people like some postcard and then they'll shut the hell up. Like,
But don't share about the postcard.
But don't
you
share
have a
it.
postcard. Can you shut up?
We want your free advertising.
I'm like, cool, print my volume, and then I'll go
That's
back.
kind of like my experience with Starfruit books.
Mhm.
They're like, hey, would you like to get some free manga? I'm like, heck yeah, I like your horror stuff. Send me your horror stuff. No, we want you to promote this Yuri manga. I'm like, oh, I don't really read Yuri. And then ghosted. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. You're a horror manga.
But I want the horror.
okay, so
Manga?
I really regret filling out that Yen Press thing that they
Oh, I
sent
do
out
too.
because they've sent me 2 volumes. I'm like, oh, now I have to mention these in videos.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't want to read this.
I actually don't want to read those. So I wish I
Yeah.
should email them and be like, hey, can you take me off your list, please? They've only sent me 2 things, like I said, not like
Yeah.
some people get like every one of their
All the
new series
stuff.
or
I get
whatever.
everything in the
I
manga.
don't. I don't want that because then I have
Stuff
way
you
too many.
actually want to read.
I'm surprised because like they should know better. Like if they're gonna send you just like 1 or 2, they should probably send something.
They sent me.
like-
You like?
Okay, here they sent me the K-pop one, which they sent to everybody. Okay, but I don't know a single thing about K-pop. So
I don't
I know,
either.
like,
I listen to
I
metal.
That too.
references. I'm sorry.
I listen to metal. Okay, I don't know a single thing about K-pop. And then the other one they sent me was a BL, which was fine, but I haven't been reading very much BL, so I don't know. It was also a manhwa, not that they're different at all, but just like I don't.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to talk
didn't
about
get
this.
along with a K-pop manga or manhwa. Well, that's a shocker.
I didn't even open that one, to be honest.
I wouldn't
I
have
don't got
either.
that Moonwall money. You know what I mean?
I showed it in a video because they sent it to me and they were nice
Yeah.
enough to send it to me. So I showed it in a video. I did the
Yeah.
second one
Instagram
in a
reel.
haul. Yep, in a haul. But after that, I was like, I really don't want any more of these.
Yeah.
You know, I would have just read it. I would have read it, and then I would have said exactly what I thought of it, and then they wouldn't bother anymore sending me stuff.
I'm surprised they
Yeah.
did send it to me because
I'm too. I
mean-
am too.
not so much anymore, but I used to talk a lot of crap about Yen Press. Like when I say before, I mean like before MangaTube. Like,
Oh.
in like 2018. So they'd have to go pretty far back to find those videos. But
Yeah.
Now I kind of want to go far back just to and watch your videos. Just
Maybe
to
they
see.
saw it and were like, let's send her some stuff she doesn't want to read.
Yeah, they're like, we found your videos. Here's some
We
BL.
heard your video. We heard what you said.
it's just really funny to me the things that different publishers get criticized for now
Yeah.
than they used to. Like everyone complains about the Viz price hike, which yeah, it's a price hike. People are going to complain about it, but also it's been 15 years since the last one or whatever. But Yen
Right.
Press was Yen
$15.
Press $15 for a skinny
Yeah, no.
volume.
Yeah.
Skinny volume.
This
I don't-
sucker.
And it's,
At a,
And
that's what
at a,
people used to complain about.
too.
Although
Seven
this
Seas
was
too, because
full color.
some of their mangas really like short, like small, like really small, and not that thick, and they're pretty expensive for Seven Seas.
Yeah, no, they
And
need an
yeah,
app. The
Yeah.
Empress is in dire need of an app.
They do need an
Yeah.
app.
But I
Yeah.
think because they have different, like they license from different
Like
publishing
magazine.
groups,
Yeah.
right? So like
Mm.
Kodansha is in Japan and in
Mm.
right, and Viz is mostly Shueisha. I think it's only Shueisha stuff. Maybe that might not be true,
Think?
but
I don't know.
not
Yeah.
only
It's really
Shueisha stuff, but
right?
mostly
So-
it's mostly Shueisha
Mostly, yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever you call it.
but I think Gen Press and Seven Seas, they all like reach for whatever they can get pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
harder for them to have a dedicated app. I believe
Well,
that's
I
my
think
guess.
Yempress. I don't think Yempress does many like. I have to check out the Summer Hikaru Die because I swear to God that was a shonen, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's a
Because
seinen.
usually Yempress usually only does. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's a
'cause
seinen. I looked it up. It's a seinen.
Yeah, I
I know.
looked it
I'm
up
just
too. It was
saying
a
that
seinen.
most of it, most of the time, I find that Yempress does a lot of shonen than anything else. But maybe I'm wrong about that too. Like I don't really see many seinen, even if it is a seinen. I don't really remember seeing much seinen.
Well, now I'm looking.
Because even like Shibuya Goldfish is a shonen. Surprisingly.
They do all of. No, that's Viz. Never mind. Now I have to look. They do a lot of light novels.
Mm.
Yeah. Seven Seas does
Yeah.
quite a few light novels too, right? Oh wait,
Yeah,
where'd
but
he go?
I can't stand
Yeah.
the Seven Seas the way they translate their light novels. At least the ones that I've read.
I'm not interested at all in light novels. If I want to read a novel, I'm just gonna read a novel. I don't need to read a light novel. I'm good.
Man, I can't. Oh, they do a bride story. That's a seinen by Yen Press.
Oh, okay, good.
Hmm.
Okay. That's a hardcover though too, so it's all fancy.
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeon is a seinen from Yen Press.
Maybe that's just me not liking any of the seinen that they put out. Okay.
You would like Delicious in Dungeon, even though you think you won't. You would.
You just say that because you love it.
No, you would like it. You would like it.
Yeah.
Got weird things about hunger and eating.
How do you know
Eating
I
weird
would like
stuff.
that?
Making weird
Because you
stuff
had
edible.
you had me read To Be Devoured. That's why.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see
It
where you're
doesn't,
going.
it doesn't
I see where
go
you're
that
going.
far. It doesn't go that far, but it has. I don't know.
Well, that's too bad. That's a shame. I just love to see that illustrated.
Man, I do not have that many Yen Press titles.
Yeah, I don't either, but the ones I do, I think are mostly shonen, other than, I guess, the Summer Karu Guide, but I think the rest of my Yen Press are shonen. I don't think I have anything else from them. But I don't have many.
I'm halfway through my manga collection, and I've only seen 2 of them, although I'm not looking at them. Oh, Pandora Hearts is a show. Should really just be looking at a picture of my shelf. Silver Spoon. That's probably a shonen.
I mean, Laid Back Camp is considered a seinen, apparently.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it didn't have a demographic.
Listen,
How is that
weird? Listen, any of those manga that are cute girls doing cute things, those are seinen manga.
No, I always find that so weird.
They're always almost always seinen manga.
Oh, that's weird though. I didn't think that one had a demographic, but
like Bochi the Rock or whatever. That one that looks like cute girls in a band. That's seinen manga.
Weird.
Sorry, I'm just laughing about thinking about the type of men who are like, yeah, I can't wait for my Laid Back Cat to come out. Look at those cute girls doing cute things. Yeah. They're making stew by the campfire. They're so awesome. Like, 35-year-old dude.
Hanako-kun is a shonen, right?
Do what?
Hanako-kun is a shonen, I think.
Yeah, it's a shonen. That one's definitely a shonen. I know that one. That's one of the ones I have. I also have From the Red Frog, which is another shonen. What else do I have? I'm trying to look.
I really don't have that many.
I don't have that many either. I had Laid Back Camp, so I guess that's the same. I just figured that one didn't have.
Here you go.
I didn't think that had a demographic, but
Yotsuba is a seinen.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I was shocked to find that out.
That's just nutty.
Yomushi Pedal's a shonen. So.
I can see that.
See, that's the only time I think that manga demographics can be argued is when a manga switches from one magazine to another with different demographics.
Yeah.
That's the only time. Otherwise, you can't argue what the demographic of a manga is.
The hell?
Yeah,
why doesn't it say?
Okay,
so where are you getting your list from? Like that, or that's saying the demographics?
You can just Google them, and on Wikipedia it says what it is.
Oh, okay, because I'm looking at my anime list, right, and it doesn't have it as any demographic. I know. What the hell am I doing?
I use manga updates.
Because Wikipedia, I mean, manga updates, yeah, but I've also recently seen sometimes that they're wrong on manga updates, which is weird. I thought they were almost always 100% correct, but
yeah.
This is why you can never trust the demographics until you look at it yourself and go see what magazine.
That's why I go on Wikipedia, because normally they tell you exactly what magazine it was.
Where it came from?
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I think my
anime list's making me look stupid. How dare! Trust in you, trust broken.
Yeah, on Wikipedia it says that orange is shoujo and seinen.
That's because it switched from
magazines.
It switched magazines from one to the other. I can't remember which way it switched, but I think it was seinen and then to shoujo.
Okay, yeah. So I can't even read that. So it's like BESSATSU.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, that it switched from that magazine to Monthly Action magazine.
So then probably shoujo to seinen.
But it's
let me look.
But it's definitely a huge jump. Instead of like shoujo to seinen, it went shoujo to seinen. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
when it
that
comes to
time is also
demographics, so the only reason why I would think the demographics would make sense is if just because everyone's obviously when you're younger, your sort of focus and mentality is going to be different from an adult. So like maybe I could see like more adult as it being like more just targeted towards like adult sort of situations, but it doesn't even work in like the because like I said, laid back camp is a seinen, so I don't understand what they're doing there.
So I think a lot of the time, first of all, demographics don't really matter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I do like to argue.
I mean, I think they matter if it's going to be explicit, right? Sort of.
But that even then, I've read shonen that are explicit.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It really doesn't mean anything.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Well, maybe I should.
I will defend demographics, or not really defend them, but I will argue with people about them because people will say this feels like a shoujo when it's like a romance series or whatever. Or they'll say this doesn't feel like a shoujo, it feels like a seinen or whatever when it's like an action series.
That's
because we'll argue that because then you're definitely just narrowing people into boxes and saying girls should enjoy romance.
Yeah.
And it's nothing really even to do with the age of the person, but more of the gender of the person, which is ridiculous, I think.
Yeah, that's why I point out a lot every time I read a horror manga that happens to be a shoujo. Then I definitely point out that it's a shoujo. When most of the time I don't talk about demographics, really.
Yeah.
But I think there's another
the whole gendered part of it. I think is ridiculous. I think that that's just a really weird way of looking. It's progressive kind of looking. The only thing I could maybe see is the age, just because of. But then, like you pointed out, it doesn't really matter because like say Claymore
I mean, they
is
have
shonen
their
and
age rating that they give it.
Yeah,
that's
they do.
true.
But people also just, I mean, Yotsuba is a seinen. That's definitely an all ages manga. Anybody can read that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a baby manga.
It's a baby. You're right.
It's a baby
Right. That is in the background. That is in the background of my video, so it's a baby manga. According to that person.
Probably
Obviously.
Yeah.
Actually, that one I could see babies reading if babies could read.
Yeah.
Babies
My
can
9-year-old
read.
would read it.
That might be something that needs to be thrown in there.
No, but people just don't understand how demographics work.
Yeah.
I mean, and by people, I mean Western manga readers. They do not understand how demographics work.
Well, that's because it's been targeted and really formed like by the publishing industry that
publishers
like
don't know how they work either. You can see Kodansha all the time saying the wrong attributing.
I do think they know how it works. I think they're being sneaky. I think they're doing it on purpose because they're constructing this idea of what shoujo is and like saying, well, it's romance or it's or it's this.
That's what I was gonna say, H-Field. That seinen. That's what I think happened to Sketchy. Is like just seinen is just like general for people. I think I heard it's not really hearsay, but like josei is not very big in Japan or here, but it's just really like really small. So they use seinen as like this general adult for adults
because like
thing.
I think I heard somewhere that josei, they don't even really see josei as even like its own demographic. It's just the
because we read what we
want. It doesn't have the same history. It doesn't have the same history as the others, like the shonen and the shoujo or whatever.
He left a while.
Yeah, he's been gone a while.
I said something.
But then, which is the problem because
he
then
just
you have
left
people,
silently.
Then you have people over here.
Peace out.
Then you have people over here who see the word seinen attributed to a manga, and they have this misconception of what seinen means because everyone's using seinen as a genre. It's not a genre. It's not a genre. Stop using it as a genre. You're confusing people.
So something that I find interesting. This one makes more sense because, like I said, with like the orange, it started out shoujo and then it went seinen. But Sayuki started out shonen and then switched over to shoujo. So I thought that was kind of neat. But that one makes sense because it's more of like.
But the fact that they can even switch like that really shows you it's kind of almost meaningless. Really, if they could just switch.
It's just whatever magazine they feel like it's going to sell the manga better.
Yeah.
Like they think, okay, if we push it to this audience, it's going to sell better. And it might not have, so they moved its mother. Well, I don't understand when they moved manga to different magazines, but like Kageki Shoujo was a seinen and then moved over to a shoujo, and you can tell, like they are written differently when it was for, like that first omnibus. It just deals with heavier topics than the when it goes into shoujo. Not that it doesn't still, but I don't know. It just felt like in that first omnibus, which is when it's seinen, it felt like it wanted to explore heavier topics.
Oh, I know no one cares, but then the next part of Sayuki manga is now a josei, so that's interesting.
Yeah, there are very few josei magazines.
Yeah. So
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was talking about. HBO, like it doesn't really exist as a thing, really, as its own like because the other ones have like history and historical like kind of context to their demographics, where josei doesn't really have that. It's just some I don't know. That's what I heard too.
Yeah, so I'm reading it called Monthly Comic Zero Sum is a josei magazine.
Oh.
There are some.
Yeah.
But there aren't very many.
Yeah. And it launched, I mean, I don't know if they're still around or not, but it launched in March 2002.
Then you get stuff like Oku, which is, if you ask anybody who knows what they're talking about, they say it's a shoujo, even though at some point the magazine switched over to a josei, and I'm pretty sure it was when that manga was publishing. So I don't, but everyone says it's a shoujo, so I guess it's a shoujo. I mean, it started out as a shoujo. But if you read that, not that it's like explicit, which it is, but it just feels like
adult centered.
Like it's so historical and political and I don't know, it just feels like it should be for an older audience. But whatever.
Like adult centered, like it's something that like a mentality of it, like that would be more interested with comes to an adult than the mentality of someone who's younger.
Yeah. Also, what did you eat yesterday is a seinen manga.
Well, that's when it comes to like even just like shonen. I don't really read too much shoujo, so I don't really know about that. But shonen and seinen, where shonen a lot of the times it feels almost like the mechanics of like playing a video game. Like it's very basic sort of structure on that level, and then you get a lot of the times when I find when it comes to seinen, it's more story. It's better paced. It's not about levels. So like the different sort of mentality there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been very interesting and enlightening.
Well, speaking of demographics,
I'm on like a rabbit trail, like going through learning all this stuff now.
You don't know how many arguments I've almost gotten into.
I'm just like, I can guess.
I write out a whole comment on YouTube, and then I'm like, no, I'll just delete that.
Yeah.
I know I've been wrong about demographics before because it's confusing, especially like when like it's all mixed up, and then you have our publishers over here mixing it up. And then if it's like not from a big magazine, you have to try to figure out what magazine that demographic is aimed towards, and like try to like do Google Translate because the only thing you can find is all written in Japanese.
Yeah, at one point, a couple times recently, I've been trying to look up obscure manga and their demographics, and I'm like, I just have to give up. I'm gonna have to accept.
Right.
No, and I'm just gonna give up.
Right? It's hard. Like I've tried looking too, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not a journalist. I'm not like it's too much investigation.
Maybe we should just ban demographics.
Yeah, just
Or you should
let
have
us know
to.
if it's explicit, and then just wrap it.
Yeah.
You have to complete a test for me to know.
Well, speaking of demographics, our next sprint next Friday is going to be least owned demographic. So like shoujo, shonen, josei, seinen, which most
what
of
if I
us
get it
would probably
wrong?
be josei. But
I think I have more josei than I do shoujo. I think I have less
oh,
shoujo.
well, there you go. Although like most horror is like shoujo, so
Not when I can
Well,
get here.
Most early horror.
early.
A lot of the
Yeah.
stuff now is
The
not.
ones that are releasing
shoujo.
them are like Starfruit, and I can't get that thing. That
Those are
here.
shoujo. Also, I looked it up. UFO Mushroom Invasion is a shoujo according to the one source I could find for its demographic.
Yeah.
The one
Probably
source.
is.
It was published in
I'd be all over
1976.
Panorama of
So
Hell if I could get that for this sprint, but I don't want to pay like over, what was it, $80 for it to get shipped
Oh
here.
my gosh, yeah. It's crazy.
Maybe I'll check Amazon. Maybe it's on Amazon now. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a way.
love that manga.
So yeah, tonight was fun. So yeah, next sprint will be next Friday. So you'll see us again. I think we're just gonna like choose our own. We're gonna skip the wheel next week. We're just gonna pick what we want to read. What's that?
I don't have enough options to do the wheel at all. I think I have
Yeah, I
one.
don't think we're
I
gonna
was
have
just gonna
it.
say, thank God.
Yeah, since it's like least owned, we're not gonna have very many options for that.
Because yeah, I might not even
Unless you
have
go out
like
and
the
buy
physical
stuff.
copy. I might have to read it off an app or something because I don't know if
Digital.
any of the ones that I'd be interested in might be older ones or something.
Yeah. Is that yours for next week?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the first manga I've ever read.
Oh, really?
Was
Yeah.
it?
I'm kind of scared.
Attack on Titan.
Wow.
I've never read that one. I've
Yeah,
tried to watch the
neither.
anime and couldn't get into it.
Same.
It's
Exactly
also the
the
first
same.
anime I ever
I
watched.
think
Well, I
I
don't
watched.
watch.
I think I watched like the first 7 episodes.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Not
just
watched
don't
a
watch
single
Yeah.
episode.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just I was kind of bored.
anime. Yeah. Same. I was like, oh, cool. Look at those giant dudes with no skin. All right.
Oh, they just
That's
ate.
a thing.
Oh God.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. Okay. But, so yeah, thank you guys for watching and joining us reading. Like the video, follow the rest of the squad, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye, guys.
Bye.